Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Vintage Art Treasuries. I was just trying to film a video this morning, and I was looking at this little picture as I was thinking about it, and I thought, yep, I'm in great thought of what to film and what to do and how to set it up. So I'm just now going to try to do it with my iPad and see how this works. All right, I'm going to show you some projects, and quite a lot that I've started on my desk. Got too much in the fire, as the old saying goes. I need to pull a few things off and really work on one. I'm always trying to do too many at once. That's always been my problem of completing something, is getting too much going and then finding out that I'm not finishing anything, because it seems like that there's always something set back up on the shelf, or I just get maybe tired of what I'm doing. So anyway, I've been wanting to start some doily or vintage art treasuries, journals. I have a lot of vintage linens and vintage doilies and a lot of vintage lace and just a lot of things that are really pretty and attractive, and seen a lot of y'all that have been doing a lot of this beautiful work, and I just want to sit and watch YouTube sometimes all the time and not get anything done too. So anyway, I'm going to get on, and I'm going to move this picture here so that you can see some of the stuff that I've got that's going on in my room right now. I started thinking about doing some doily books, and I guess you'd say some, before I knew it, I had 4 or 5 laid out here in a progress of starting. So I thought maybe y'all would like to see some of the things that I've just kind of begun to set up. And I know the ones that do this kind of art, you take it apart, put it back together. I've been making a lot of flowers lately, trying to get ready to do some, and been ordering a few more things. Like I need anything, I sure don't. I have some ideas. I always have a vision, and I guess that's what a crafter should have. She's got a dream or a vision where she likes to do work. I always said I must be a person that would be, maybe, I guess you'd say, a true artist. My artwork is not special or of anything, but I always never want to repeat something once I do it. And a true artist, they really just do one picture or one painting or one thing, and I guess that would be called a designer or a art, maybe just artwork that you want to do, and then show other people what you do, and then you don't ever do it again. I feel like I am one of a kind. I am kind of a rare breed, I guess you'd say, because I am an older person, a great-granny now, and I do and have always enjoyed working with my hands. My mother had told me years ago that if you stay busy with your hands, you'll stay happy as you grow older, and I believe it. She was a great crocheter. She was a great worker of all things, and as I kind of spin you around a little bit, I'll show you some of the things she could crochet, some of the beautiful doilies that I've now purchased. I have very few of her work. She's been gone a long time, and some of the treasures that I did have, I probably gave to my children, or even didn't keep because they didn't seem as important as they do today. And now I find myself working and buying more of the doilies. I just purchased the one down here with the pink or the peachy color offline out of a exhibit store. Can't remember the girl's name, but oh my goodness, these were so pretty. I just got the picture of the ladies with that hats on is just a stamp. I do like stamping too, and I do have done a book or a journal or a scrapbook or a paste book or whatever you want to call it with some of the stamping, and I was going to put that on, but never felt like my video was good enough because it shook too much, and now I'm going to try a little different. Got some ideas. I love, you see the tags in the background back there. I used to that was just all I wanted to do, was just do those shipping tags. I like them, and I like doing them, and I made quite a few of them. I like to collect glassware too, as you can see. I'm not into milk glass like these younger folks are. My daughter likes milk glass, but I still like the old glassware. I find myself picking that up when I go out to the resale shops, and it does look very, very pretty with the items in it. So anyway, there is some of the books that I'm working on. That doily right there on top of that one with the flower, and that tan or off-white book, that's just laid out. I just purchased that piece of fabric. It was kind of like a I guess you'd say a valance, and I've had a crocheted border on it. I thought was just beautiful. Oh my goodness. Well, that took the cake. I dropped the camera. Anyway, that was just a beautiful work right there, and I bought it to cut it up and make more flowers, but after I got it, I said, no, I can't cut that up. That's my problem. Sometimes I can't cut up something. This piece here, I believe, was something that my mother had made. I found a few of her unfinished work the other day when I was going through some of my scraps. So this one here is one of hers, and I thought, well, and I had made the little twisted flower up there out of some old vintage ribbon that I had. I find that things that you have, you can just use about anything. That top part of that, putting that together was something I probably cut off of an old dress, something, I can't remember, but it was such pretty, I just kept it, and I've had it for years, and so now I'm going to put it to use. And then, like I said, these particular things that I bought here, I'm just starting, and I thought, well, that'd make a good cover. I haven't decided on any pages yet, but there I go, making more than what I wanted to do. And then over here, I have set up a little flowers and lace that I've made, and some stuff that I bought, and an old piece of, and I thought that would be pretty to put it on a journal book, a piece of silky material that I had dyed a little bit, not with the avocado dye, but guess what, with just some old food coloring dye. It turned out real pretty in pink, and I like the color of it. Food color does good too on dyeing. The flower back to the back and those folded up pages are going to be another journal that I plan to do, and that was made out of the flower was made out of that wired ribbon, and that does pretty flowers too. Also, this one back here, and I'm going to reach and get it so I can show it to you a little better. If I can get it in focus here. There it goes. I'm always seeing something that I was washing a bunch of my fabric up the other day that was in a storage area, and I wanted to freshen it up. So when I was pulling the strings off, you know, when you wash material, how it gets strings. Well, I was wadding those strings up, and suddenly I saw a flower. I don't know if anybody's ever done that. I thought this turned out really pretty. I put a little glitter on it, and just now have made that little, maybe, I don't know if I'll put that lace behind it or not. But anyway, I did like that, and I thought it turned out cute. Made several. Got more excited with another one. And this one here was, I made this flower not out of that same kind of stuff, but just out of that eyelash type eyelash type ribbon. I just began to fold it up and wound it around my fingers, and that little centerpiece is really a vintage flower that was made out of sequins. I have a lot of that I purchased, found a good buy on that, so I purchased a great big bunch of it in different colors. The button that's in the middle of that other might be vintage, I'm not sure. Also, I made this one here. It was made out of the string. This one here, too, was made out of the string. Can you believe that? I really had fun with that string as I was pulling it off. This one, excuse me, I must have moved the camera too much, is also just an eyelash type material, and I put a little flower in the middle of it. I haven't quite finished it, but I like how that did, and I said, you know, that would make a cute little nest, and I'm sure somebody's done that before. I'm not the first person that comes up with these ideas. We all come up with them, and they turn out so cute. I just love, this one's made out of lace. I made it quite a while back. Might have been some of my first lace flowers. I'm not real sure. And this one here that I'll take off of this book was also made out of some lace, and the middle I made it out of that, it's kind of a pleated type, I guess I rolled it up. It's that pleated ribbon, and I thought that turned out real pretty. Anyways, I picked this camera back up. Hope it doesn't get y'all kind of crazy here, but you see that on my desk is a lot of different things to work with. This is just a part of it. Nothing, it's just always got so much going on. Here is another one of these pretty little string flowers that I twisted up and added some glitter beads to it. And I said, oh my goodness. Now, I told my daughter the other day, and she laughed, and I said, I'll probably never throw away a string when I pull them off of material that I do fix up. Here's another one. I thought it turned out really cute. It's got, I added some other things to it, some other pieces that I cut up. I think that that little center thing, I don't know whether y'all ever go to any of those dollar stores, but sometimes I buy jewelry from them and take it all apart because, oh my goodness, you'd be shocked at what you can get for $1 and get, I don't know how many pieces. This is just a little flower that I don't know how that one got in there, but anyway, I just kind of show you a little bit more of where my desk is. That lace that's pink back there, I did it also with the food coloring. And over here is just some things that I have piled up thinking about. This is a box of goodies. Oh my goodness, do I have lots of goodies. Can you believe this one? I want to make a journal up with nothing but black and white, kind of old-fashioned, but I purchased some beautiful things one time. This one could be a set of wings, and this one here is just beautiful too. I could cut it apart, but anyway, got lots of pretties to work with. And back here, this has got France on it, and oh my goodness, I just love that kind of lace. I have a lot of that too that I buy and purchase. And I just got these particular things, and this little dish here too came from the Goodwill. Isn't that the cutest little thing? I mean, it even has a little picture that goes with it. It was, I said, I got 3 pieces and they were $2.99 for all 3 pieces of this beautiful glassware. And like I said, I like glassware. So, and these little pieces of things that I bought just at the Goodwill was in their little junk thing for jewelry that I'm going to take the beads apart. These were all mostly glass beads, so they're really pretty and attractive for what I paid for them. Probably couldn't have purchased them. The pearls have a lot of pretty stuff in it, so of course it'll be pretty to take apart. And I want to do a blue journal, so here's some blue. And then I started some stick pins. So the stick pins are not too adventurous yet, but I do think that I've begun, and I'm looking for some longer pins. These are shorter ones, but it's just putting the old jewelry back together that you buy, and those turn out pretty. The centerpiece, I wish you could see this really good, is also very, very vintage. It's got sequins. It came on a roll of stuff I bought with that other, and it just is really, really pretty. You can tell how short that pin was, see? Doesn't even want to stay in the deal. I need to find some 3-inch, 4-inch pins. Maybe I'll find some soon. I should have laid something down on this old piece of what I work on, the paper. It might have been prettier if I'd put a piece of satin. Maybe I'll do that next time. Add something to the video. Well, anyway, I'm going to stop and maybe show you these little tags that I've made. I'm always got a tag or two going on. There's one I could use for fall. I like to do a little stamping, and I like to, that one's got a big glare on it. Anyway, I like to just add to, sometimes I purchase something and then I add to it, make it a little bit more blingy, I guess you'd say. I started collecting these tags probably, oh my goodness, when the people first started making them, and they were so simple. And maybe this was one of them that I purchased, maybe I would say probably over 10 years ago at on eBay. I purchased a bunch. They used to send them to you in an envelope. It was very, very cheap shipping or free shipping. And I added the little flower and the love and the me and remember me and the just different things I've added to it. But I love the old tags, old shipping tags. I've done some really pretty things with them. I've made, I used to use a program that I would add even our family pictures onto them. Sometimes I'll show you some of that. All right, I'm going to stop on this and see if I can upload this. I don't know how long it's gone, but as usual, I am a very good talker. Like to talk. Will talk too much. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day or night, whatever it is when you watch this. And y'all stay safe in Jesus and be blessed. I do put my trust in the Lord, and He has been my guiding power to be able to even do anything like this. I thank Him. And I just want to thank all you ladies for all of the YouTubes that y'all have encouraged me to make one. Thank you, and y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day or night. And goodbye.